What's up guys, in this video I'm going to review Pixel Experience ROM for the Redmi Note 7 Pro. So this phone, it's been 2 years I've been using it with custom ROM since the day I bought it. Actually, I used MIUI for a week. After that I started using various ROMs and there is still good support, and in this video we'll experience the exact Pixel experience. What the fuck. Anyways, yeah, we're going to experience a complete Pixel experience in this phone. There's a lot of experience going on now. Anyways, so this is the lock screen. I would say fingerprint sensor is pretty fast. All I have to do is touch and it's opening. So yeah, it is pretty fast. And let's check the Android version because I'm running on the latest Pixel experience right over here. Yep, there you go. It's Android 11. Holy shit, I have to do this many times. There you go. It's Android version 11, and you guys can see there's nothing, like literally no customizations. I've been using this ROM for like 2 weeks right now, with the latest patch and with no kernel. One thing that I have a problem with this ROM is I had it, now I don't have. It didn't have fast charging. Not like fast charging, normally itself the charging was so slow, but then I have to flash the thermal V APK. Thanks to the huge Violet group over here, we have many groups, and I have pinned Pixel Experience group so that I can ask for help at any moment. So yeah, after flashing that zip, there's no more issues about the charging. It's charging just fine. And if you are talking about battery life, I usually get 6 to 7 hours of screen on time with my usage. So if I'm playing a lot of games, it might vary, because gaming usually takes a lot of battery. And not only that guys, battery life also depends upon your phone's battery health. Like it depends on the way you charge your phone. So as you guys can see the screen usage time since full is 3 hours and 39 minutes for me. That too, I played games and shit, so it might depend on how you use your phone. So basically I'll show you. Oh shit, it's over here. Shit, where is it though? Yeah, as you guys can see, this the amount of apps I use. Call of Duty, I don't play PUBG that much, but that just because PUBG officially it's not yet there. So yeah, these are the apps and shit I have used. So lot of 24 minutes of Call of Duty gameplay, a lot of Instagram too, texting and things. So with my normal usage, if I have to sum it up, I usually get about 5 to 6 to 7 hours, depends on my usage basically. So yeah, performance is buttery smooth. Opening and shit, it's so fast. I had no issues. But one problem that I have, and gamers might have, is there's no such game mode in any setting in this game, I mean in this ROM, so that we can turn off notifications. And also I have to turn on D&D mode while I'm playing, which is kind of bummer. But anyways, it's Pixel Experience, supposed to be stock, no G apps. As you guys can see the amount of apps I'm using, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm using Gcam, 2 Gcams actually, 8.1 and 7.4 Arnova. Both links for both of them I'm going to put in description, or you can just, if you have a Violet phone, obviously you'll be in the group, you'll get it anyways. Yeah, pictures click pretty fast, it's pretty nice. I feel like the ROM is pretty fluid. Yeah, so yeah, we have the Google pane over here. It's a stock Pixel launcher that we get here, nothing else. We got wallpapers. Settings are pretty minimal because of the usability that we are getting from the Pixel devices are exactly cloned over here. So yeah, this is such a good ROM for daily driving. If you're Redmi Note 7, and you can get this Redmi Note 7 Pro for pretty cheap price nowadays, I guess, and reuse it with ROMs. So Yeah, it is a pretty good ROM. Please check it out. I'll leave the links below. Gaming is pretty good, I would say, but I don't prefer gaming in Pixel Experience. I have seen not bugs, I would say. The notifications are pretty big bummer over here, as I said, and that's pretty much it. Like, and one more feature in Android 11 that I love is, so for example, if you're playing a music over here and you switch app, there's this music player, and then you go to SoundCloud or something, and you're playing some, I'm going to just play some random music and pause. If you go over here, you have this two media controller, which is so nice, and from here itself you can change to your Bluetooth devices and shit. So yeah, Pixel Experience pretty much talk just like a Pixel device and all. It's really good. Do check it out. If you like the video and the review, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, thank you for watching.